Morning class 9. So today we are going to start with Act 1, Scene 2. Fine. In Act 1, we read about Antonio, Bassanio, Salenio, Salerino, Graciano. Fine. And we also came to know that Bassanio told Antonio about Portia. Right? So in Act 1, Scene 2, we have been given the introduction of Portia. Right? And in Act 1, we have seen that Antonio was in melancholic mood. In the scene, we'll find that Portia was in melancholic mood. The scene opens in Belmont, where Portia, the rich and beautiful heiress, resides. She shares with her maid Nerissa her doubts concerning her future due to strange provision of her father's will. According to the will, she is to be won by the suitor who choose correctly from among the three caskets made of gold, silver, and lead. Portia ridicules the suitors who have come earlier to try their luck, showing her disappointment. When Nerissa reminds her of Bassanio, she remembered him and has tender thoughts for him. The scene is in prose and deals in indirect explanations and characterizations. Right? Now, children, in scene 1, we read that Bassanio wants to go to Belmont, and he said that princes from all over the world, from all corners of the world, are coming to marry Portia. Fine. So, here let me tell you that Portia's father has died. Before his death, he has made a will, and he has made a provision how his daughter would get married. So, he had devised a way. The three caskets were there, made of gold, silver, and lead. In one of the caskets, Portia's portrait was kept, Portia's photo was kept, and whosoever would choose the correct casket would marry Portia. Fine. So, this is the condition of Portia's marriage laid down by her dead father. And the Portia was sad. Portia was in melancholic mood because of this lottery of casket. Because according to that lottery of casket, she could not choose her husband of her own choice. So, number of suitors are here to try their luck in this lottery of casket. In the scene, Portia is describing their characteristics. Right? Now look at it carefully. The scene takes place in Belmont. Belmont, where Portia lives. A room in Portia's house. Enter Portia and Nerissa. Nerissa was lady in waiting for Portia. Portia, by my troth, Nerissa, my little body is aweary of this great world. Aweary means tired. I swear, Nerissa, by my troth, by my faith, I swear that my little body is aweary of this great world, that my little body is sick and tired of this vast world. I'm tired. Nerissa, you would be sweet, madam, if your miseries were in the same abundance as your good fortunes are. Abundance means plenty, a lot of. Yes, sweet lady, you would be. You would certainly have felt tired of this world if your miseries were in the same abundance as your good fortune are. If the number of your miseries, if the number of your sadness, if the number of your misfortune had been as great as in the number of your blessings, if your misfortunes are as much as your joy, definitely you would have felt tired. And yet, for aught I see, they are sick that surfeit with too much, as they that starve with nothing. Surfeit means overfeeding. Ought means anything. And yet, for aught I see, they are as sick that surfeit with too much as that they starve with nothing. Now what she said. And yet I For aught I see, in spite of that. Clear. The one reason is that your misfortunes are as plentiful as your joy, and apart from that, for anything I see, clear, as if my observation of this world is the basis of my assessment, I would say they are as sick that surfeit with too much as they that starve with nothing. Those who have too much of good fortune, who have too much to eat, clear, who are overfed, clear, are as sick as, are as tired of life as those who have nothing to eat. Fine. What? Starving. Got it? What she is saying ki those who are having too much to eat, they are as tired of life as those who have nothing to eat, who are starving. It is no means happiness, therefore, to be seated in the mean. It is no mean happiness. Fine. So, for this reason, the great happiness can result from having seated in a mean means for having only average wealth. Okay, what does she mean? She said that one can be happy if one has neither too much or nor too less. So, what she is saying, it is no mean happiness, therefore, to be seated in a mean. It is no small happiness to be in a position midway, neither having too much nor having too less. To be in the middle of the poverty and riches is a great happiness. Clear? Superfluity comes sooner by white hair, but competency lives longer. Superfluity comes sooner by white hairs. Clear? What she's saying? But competency lives longer. Those who have surplus money, who have excessive money, excessive comfort, they grow old sooner than those who have just enough. Fine. Superfluity comes sooner by white hair. Superfluity, those who have too much of anything. Superfluity means too much wealth. Those who are having too much wealth, who are having too much comfort, they grew old sooner, but competency lives longer. But those who have just enough, who have to struggle, they live longer. Clear? Got it? So what she is saying, those who are able only to meet their essential requirement, those who are having just enough, they live longer than those who have too much of everything. Portia, good sentence and well pronounced. These are excellent maxims. These are excellent sentences, and they have been well spoken. Nerissa, they would be better if we follow. Yes, these maxims, they would be better. They would gain in value if people follow these maxims. Fine. So children, revise it till here. Revise Nerissa's speech. But rest we will do tomorrow. Thank you.